next 6 commandments deal with how we relate to each other. This idea that you matter, not just to God, but you matter to me. What happens on the other side of the street is no more important than what happens on the other side of the world. Because God said it is good. 3 times in this chapter, Moses gathers the people to say, this is what will happen if you believe in God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. But we live in a world several thousand years after the time of Moses, at least 2,500 years, probably closer to 3,000 years ago. We're still reading about it. Because like the ancient Israelites, sometimes we choose death over life. I look out here this morning and see people who are breathing.
Good.
This is a good thing. Is anybody against breathing? Okay. If you didn't breathe, what would happen? Now, I got a D in biology, so I'm not quite sure. The second time I took it. What happens if you don't breathe? You pass out, and you die. I mean, it's kind of a simple choice. Breathe, and you live. Don't breathe, and die. Okay? So, why would anybody choose not to breathe? Have any of you ever tried to hold your breath? It was a thing back in the day of holding your breath for a minute. We could try that. Sometimes I think I'd pass out if I tried it now. But we could do it. You know, with a little prompting, a little practice, maybe all of us could do it. But it would be harder for some of us because of what we've gone through, what we've experienced, our health, our age. Moses says to Israel, take a breath. Remember who gave you the breath. This is what will happen if you keep breathing. You'll have life. But you have a choice. God will not force you. You have a choice. You hold your breath and never breathe again. But you know what's going to happen. I'll make it real simple for you. If you don't trust God, if you don't breathe the breath of life, you will die. But we live in a society that says it's okay to hold your breath. Hold your breath until you're blue. Hold your breath until your enemy agrees with you. Hold your breath until a better God comes along. And we fall for it. Surely this commandment that I am commanding you today is not too hard, nor is it too far away. It is not in heaven that you should say, who will go up to heaven for us and get it for us so that we may hear it and observe it? Neither is it beyond the sea that you should say, Who will cross to the other side of the sea for us and get it for us so that we may hear it and observe it? No. The word is very near to you. It is in your mouth and in your heart for you to observe. Being a follower of God is not easy. But it is the simplest thing that you can ever imagine. Choose whether you want to live or whether you want to die. When I was a student pastor in Landover Hills, Maryland, suburb of D.C., I was sent to serve this small congregation which had formed in the 60s by a group of people who were trying to get out of the district to get away from integration. They had a cross, they had the scriptures, they had a choir, but their reason for existence was because we didn't like those people. By the time I had gotten there, the community around the church had shifted. It was Prince George's County was about 80% black. The neighborhood around the church was about 35, call it 40% African immigrants. Not African American, African. We're talking people from Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone. Easter morning was approaching, and 8 people were going to join this church. The first time people had joined the church in years. We're decorating the church, and this sweet lady made the best cornbread you'll ever have. It kind of melts in your mouth. If you've ever lived in the South, you know the difference between the stuff out of a box and the stuff that Grandma makes. She looked at me and said, "What kind of people are they?" I said, 2 feet. They breathe. And she says, "No, but where are they from?" I said, "Well, I think 3 are from Liberia, and one of those was the daughter of a bishop in Liberia." She just turned around and walked away. I mention this because in that moment, I should have realized what was happening. I just thought she was prejudiced. But what I didn't realize at that moment was that she was choosing death. That the death of that congregation meant more than the life offered through God. I have up here a humble, very humble painting I did, like in the second semester of painting. The assignment was paint something that illustrates conflict. And everybody else was, picturing, daisies and bombs, or cats and dogs, or, all the different conflicts that they had or knew about. I thought, I'm going to paint a cross, because that causes a lot of conflict in the world. But then I thought, will that make any sense to anybody? I mean, we know what the cross represents. I wasn't sure if my classmates would. So I thought, I'll put a dodo with it. That is clear as day. Right?